Oh my goodness. Jon Jones just walked away. Dana White announced it after the UFC fight night in Baku, Azerbaijan. Said he is officially retired and Tom Aspinall is the UFC heavyweight champion. Unbelievable.
Jon Jones called us last night and retired. Jon Jones is officially retired. Tom Aspinall is the heavyweight champion of the UFC.
So Tom can have the heavyweight championship. I don't really care about it. My body doesn't lie in belts anymore. I've created something much bigger.
The MMA community was left stunned as reigning heavyweight champion Jon Jones confirmed his retirement from the UFC. He broke the news through an emotional post on X, where he offered heartfelt thanks to his supporters and looked back on his remarkable run in the sport. In the message, Jones wrote, "Today, I'm officially announcing my retirement from the UFC. This decision comes after a lot of reflection, and I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude for the journey I've experienced over the years." Through the post, Jones opened up about his time in the UFC, sharing personal reflections and acknowledging the highs and lows of his storied career. Dana White has confirmed Jon Jones' official retirement from MMA, stating, "Jon Jones called us last night and retired." With Jones stepping away, Tom Aspinall is now recognized as the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion. Dana White added that Aspinall will be in Las Vegas for International Fight Week starting Monday, where the UFC plans to meet with him to discuss his future.
Jon Jones called us last night and retired. Jon Jones is officially retired. Tom Aspinall is the heavyweight champion of the UFC.
With Tom Aspinall being an officially champ, who is the #1 contender right now? Whether it's
so International Fight Week starts Monday in Las Vegas, and Tom will be in Vegas all week with us. So we'll get together with him and figure out what's next.
Daniel Cormier reacted strongly to Jon Jones' retirement, calling it unbelievable and standing by his earlier prediction that Jones would step away if he didn't take the fight. He hinted at more developments coming out of Albuquerque and urged fans to watch his YouTube video dropping at midnight Eastern for further details.
Guys, normally we wait till the morning to release these videos, but tonight you got to stay up late with the boy because Jon Jones quit. I said it a couple weeks ago that if he didn't fight this guy, Jon Jones quit. And tonight, Dana White announced that he did. Unbelievable. And then the news coming out of Albuquerque. I got a lot to say. Make sure you guys tap into the YouTube channel. Midnight Eastern, 9 p.m. Pacific. Don't miss it.
Daniel Cormier also said he did not expect him to walk away without fighting Tom Aspinall. Cormier believed the fight was important and was looking forward to seeing how Jones would handle the challenge. He said it was unexpected and disappointing that Jones chose to retire instead of stepping into the octagon.
Dana White announced it, said he is officially retired, and Tom Aspinall is the UFC heavyweight champion. I didn't think that it was going to happen this fast. That by not stepping in that octagon, he quit. Didn't want to fight Tom Aspinall. It's so surprising. Tom Aspinall was waiting. UFC was waiting. Everybody's waiting. Jon Jones just walked away.
Following Jon Jones' retirement, Tom Aspinall pointed out that Jones had remained silent about him ever since Aspinall's last win and predicted that silence would continue. He confidently claimed that Jones would never face him and stated he would effectively end Jones' career without ever stepping into the cage with him.
Since I won that fight, he's gone completely quiet, and he'll continue to go completely quiet about me until he retires, because there's no way on earth that he's going to fight me. Not a chance. I will retire Jon Jones without even fighting him.
Before Jon Jones officially announced his retirement, Curtis Blaydes shared his honest thoughts on the situation. He said he already viewed Jones as retired, unless Jones proved otherwise. Blaydes explained that Jones was out of sight and out of mind, and he was no longer thinking about him. He believed Jones wanted people to keep asking what he would do next, but Blaydes made it clear that he did not care anymore. Instead, Blaydes focused on the rest of the heavyweight division and said he was aiming to face someone in the top 5 next. He knew that beating the right opponent was the only way to earn a title shot, which remains his main goal.
And the stage about the US heavyweight division right now, Jon Jones is holding the title. Also Tom Aspinall, who's an interim, you fought him, and also the guys in the Cyril Gane, Alexander Volkov, Sergey Pavlovich. You guys are the 5 best fighters and also the champion including. What's your thoughts about the top 5 right now in the heavyweight division?
Like, the first thing you start off with Jon Jones, I view him as retired. Unless he proves otherwise, he's out of sight, out of mind. So I'm not even thinking about Jon. That's what he wants. He wants you guys to ask him, what do you think Jon's going to do? I don't care. I don't care. Rest of the division, I'm looking to get someone top 5 after this. Like, obviously, I need someone ranked. I need to beat a ranked opponent if I want to get a title shot, which is the goal.
Rampage Jackson shared his reaction to Jon Jones retiring and did not hold back. He said it was messed up that Jones retired without fighting Tom Aspinall, especially since he believed Jones would have won that fight. When asked why the fight never happened, Rampage suggested that the deal went through and Jones got the money he wanted but still backed out. He hinted that fear might have played a part, saying Jones was probably scared, even though everything was already set for the fight.
How do you feel about Jon Jones retiring?
Oh, yep. Zoom in on him?
Man, that's up though. He should have fought Aspinall.
I agree.
I think John would have beat him.
So why do you think it didn't happen? The deal went through. The money he wanted.
Nigga probably scared. You know what I'm saying? The deal went through. How much money was it though?
Boxing personality Jake Paul praised Jon Jones for his incredible run and openly referred to him as the greatest of all time. Jake Paul wrote, "Congrats, Jon Jones. You the GOAT." Julian Marquez responded to Jon Jones's retirement news with some suspicion. He found it odd that such a significant moment lacked a proper send-off or celebration. Marquez noted that Dana White mentioned it briefly after a fight, which led him to think that Jones might not be fully done and could potentially make a return. Jon Jones retired and there isn't anything massive put together for his announcement? Just a post-fight 3-second clip of Dana announcing it. Seems like he'll be back to me. Jon Jones walking away from the sport has led to many strong reactions across the MMA world. Luke Thomas shared his frustration, saying it was disappointing that fans would never get to see a clash between Jones and Tom Aspinall. Others felt a sense of closure now that the waiting game was finally over. For a long time, many believed Jones was avoiding a match with the younger and quicker Aspinall. Some supporters even started campaigns asking the UFC to take his title because he was inactive. Now that everything is settled, those fans feel justified and the heavyweight division can finally move on with a clear direction.
I'm being told Jon Jones has retired. Hey, you're on air, so be careful what you say here. You're telling me Jon Jones has retired?
I'm telling you that Dana White just said it. He spoke to him last night, and Jon Jones is retired, and Tom Aspinall is now the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion.
Are they saying when Tom is coming back?
No, that's why I started texting you.
Okay. Let me know if they just say when he's coming back or who he's fighting or whatever.
Okay.
All right.
I'll send them a message.
All right, thanks. Okay. We interrupt this program.
Jones leaving also closes the book on a career that was both impressive and full of complications. He only defended his heavyweight crown once, beating Stipe Miocic in November after winning it from Cyril Gane in March 2023. His time at heavyweight came after a long break of 3 years while he prepared for the move to a higher division. Even though people hoped for more, Jones decided to end things early. His supporters are now left to imagine how things might have turned out if he had faced Aspinall and completed that final part of his journey.
Shameful is the word that keeps coming to mind. It's conniving. It's unfortunate because Jon does have one of the greatest resumes of all time. He really does. If you think he's the greatest of all time, God bless. You have a very strong case. But in my opinion, George St. Pierre never embarrassed himself, never embarrassed the organization, never cheated, never got caught using PEDs, beat the undisputed champion at 170, beat the undisputed champion at 185, never held up the division, vacated the title when you needed to, came back when you needed to. There's no debate. All these things matter. And yes, he has 2 losses, and yes, he avenged both those losses. All these things matter. But anyway, this isn't a Jon Jones versus GSP debate. This is Jon Jones is no longer the UFC heavyweight champion, and Tom Aspinall is. And I presume Cyril Gane will be the guy that gets the shot, and I'm okay with that. I wonder how Tom feels about that because Jon has already beaten him.
Jon Jones's retirement marks the end of one of the most legendary careers in UFC history. From the moment he burst onto the scene, Jones showed a rare mix of speed, power, and fight IQ that set him apart from everyone else. He became the youngest champion in UFC history at just 23 years old and went on to dominate the light heavyweight division for over a decade. His victories over top names like Daniel Cormier, Alexander Gustafsson, Rampage Jackson, and Lyoto Machida helped cement his status as one of the greatest fighters to ever step into the octagon. Even with years away from the sport and constant challenges outside the cage, Jones returned to capture the heavyweight title in 2023 by defeating Cyril Gane in a commanding performance. He later defended the belt against Stipe Miocic, proving that his skills remain sharp even after a long break. Though his time at heavyweight was short, it showed the world that his greatness could carry over to any weight class. His career was not without controversy, but inside the cage, Jon Jones was nearly flawless. His retirement leaves behind a legacy that will be remembered for generations in the world of mixed martial arts. That's it for today's video, so what are your thoughts on this? What do you think about his retirement? We would love to hear your thoughts on this. So share your thoughts in the comment section and make sure to subscribe and like if you enjoyed the video. Also check out our other videos on the screen right now.